I'm not saying I'm going to give up on busking, but I'm not going to do busking forever.
Welcome to another edition of Inside Live. My name is Hans Mba. We are on Souq News Television, as you already know. On the show today, we have another special guest, like we always do every time you see Inside Live on your screen. Now, this is a musician, like one of my friends likes to call it, like to say. So, it's a musician of a different kind. This is so he performs, or he hones his skills on a different kind of stage. I will not tell the story for him, but let him do it. He's none other than Komi
Flames.
Komi Flames is in the house, but I like to call him Daniel Ahanji. How are you doing, sir?
Very well, sir.
First and foremost, what you do is different. And I think I know where it's from, but I would like the people to also know where that came from. Tell us what you do.
So my name is Komi Flame and I do busking. Busking is an act of playing on the street to entertain people and also to make tip from it.
All of this stress I've been under. Red on my cup running go far, but I'm okay tonight. Oh, yeah, we gon' be alright, but I'm okay tonight.
Okay, if you say it like that, it's a bit iffy. So, busking, break it down for us. What does the art of busking? Because from what we know about busking, from what I know about busking, it's you see it on movies when people travel on trips. Yeah. You see people on the streets. So it's either their hats open on the floor, they're playing a keyboard, or they're playing drums, or they're actually just singing. You know. So explain your type of busking or busking. Busking?
Yes.
Please explain to us.
So my type of busking is me singing and playing the guitar at the same time. And also busking is spelled B-U-S-K-I-N-G, not B-O-X-I-N-G. It's spelled B-U-S-K-I-N-G. Okay. So busking is an act of playing on the streets to entertain people, or playing in any public place at all to entertain people and make people listen or watch what you are doing. It might be music, playing an instrument, magic, anything. Just a public showcase of anything you can do, and that's just it.
What makes me in awe of this art, right? It's a different kind of art, it's iffy almost. Why busking? Why did you believe in busking? Because I know from around here, I've been around a while. I've been around music circles. I've been around, entertainment for a while. Yeah. I've never seen anyone do busking.
In this part of the world, right?
In this part of the world. So I really we want to get into your mind space. How long have you done this for, by the way?
I've been busking since 2019.
So let's just go back a bit. So why busking for you? How did it start? And why did you choose it?
I started off playing the guitar around 2018 again. So my friend taught me how to play the guitar. He's a very good friend of mine. So he was being taught in church and he'll come back home to teach me how to play the guitar. So that's how I learned how to play the guitar.
So you didn't go officially or anything?
I didn't go for any class or anything.
You played, like my friend would say, you play by hearing.
Yes.
Okay.
So he was learning from his church and he would come back home and teach me with his own guitar. So from there, I was learning the guitar, and before then I could sing. I sing in churches, fellowships, and stuff like that. So after that, I saw someone doing busking in Nigeria, actually. In this part of the world, but he does not do it any longer. So I saw someone doing busking at that particular time while I was learning the guitar. So I was like,
where was this and when?
This was around 2019, so I guess the beginning of 2019. So I saw him doing the busking and I told myself, no be the same guitar where I play with this. So I saw him doing it and his hat was down in a mall in Souq. So I told myself that I'm going to up on my guitar skills and up on my singing skills too, and I'm going to do this same thing at this same place, maybe during December, because I know normally December people are always out in the mall. So I told myself I was going to do the same thing there. and I made it happen.
So that was it.
That was it.
Like you saw one guy at the mall in Nigeria.
Exactly.
Did you have a conversation with this person? What's his name?
His name is Alex. Alex C. We still talk sometimes.
So why did he tell you why he got off?
No,
He
it's
just
just no. He still do music. Just he does other businesses and stuff like that. And normally busking is not easy. So anyone that might just give up on the craft, give up on busking, not on music, you get, maybe to chase other things, you get, it's not a bad idea.
So are you going to give up on busking?
I'm not saying I'm going to give up on busking, but I'm not going to do busking forever.
Obviously, no one does anything forever.
Yeah.
But so how? So you saw Alexi and you said, "This is what I wanted to do." So at the time, did you see the prospect of making a living from it?
No, not really. Not really.
So it was the passion from the guitar playing,
Yeah.
or was it the passion from that boldness? You seen the guy just go crazy with his art.
That boldness no fully come. You know, come like immediately.
You learn on the job.
Yes, it took a while. Yeah, that boldness no fully come. But I just told myself that this person is doing this thing. I could also do the same thing. Yeah. And over the years gone, I've even done more than he has done. Yeah. Because the way I've pushed mine, you get, he's my boss, so I respect him up till date. But the way I've pushed my own busking, yeah.
Obviously, that's why you're here today.
Yeah, that's why.
On
That's
Inside
it.
Live. So now, 2019, you saw Alexi, you're like, I can do this. So how has it been from then till now? Because I know that I've seen you do your stuff from malls to street corners,
Yeah.
from the island to the. Have you done any busking outside of Lagos?
No.
So I've seen you go, because I like to say, yeah, your stage is different, right?
Yeah.
I've seen you. So what are the places you have done your performed, and what's the experience like?
I've performed at different places. There are some places I just even performed there only once. And after once, I did not
You
go
haven't
there
gone back there again.
for a very long time. But I've tried out different places on the streets. As far as it's in Lagos, yeah, I'll try my best to make sure I get to that place. Yeah, on the island, at malls. Yeah.
So how
different
often
places.
have you done? So I'll say the mall in Lekki, the mall in Sule, the mall at Novare, up
Yes.
around
Shongotedo.
Shongotedo, the mall in Ikeja, the mall in Maryland.
Yeah.
So what are the experiences like from each of these malls? And where do you frequent and why?
Okay, currently, where I frequently play at is Tejo Show Yaba.
I missed that one.
Yeah,
Okay, that's
Tejo Show
another place
Yaba.
with the people. With
Yes. Yeah. Obalinde currently. And some places on the mainland. Yeah. I do Oshodi too sometimes. Yeah. I do Sulere too. Sometimes I also go to the island. Yeah. Most times if I go to the island. Yeah.
Why did you add most times?
Because there's no I can't really say it.
Komi Flames, I know why. Okay. You won't say why, but I'll tell them why.
Yeah.
So how much is the most you have made from basking at any of the malls? Tell us the truth though.
Any of the malls. Let's say, should I disclose this? I make money.
I know it's private information, but
Yeah.
if you would speculate, that's fine. But because I want to be able to see more people, go basking,
Yeah.
So that's why I feel that information is privileged information, as well as information that people, need to know.
Yeah.
You might not be specific with the numbers,
Yeah.
but we want people to.
So, busking on the streets, yeah, I can't say for you though. It's depending on your craft, but I could say you could roughly make from 10K to any amount, maybe 500, 200, 300.
I like that margin.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it can be good today,
And
tomorrow is gonna be
I
bloody.
know, because
Yeah.
I've seen some basking and I'm like,
Yeah.
dude, you guys help this guy, do something.
Yeah.
So which of the malls have you performed more frequently at, and why choose those particular malls to go back to?
The malls I perform, the malls I can say I really perform currently frequently is the Palms Mall. You get. I do there most times.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess that's the only mall. And Novari Lekki Mall. But it's been a while I went to Novari Lekki Mall. But I do Palms more frequently. You get me? For now.
Why? Is it because of the
because
money?
No, not because of the money. Because they appreciate why I do.
That's where I was going to with that.
They appreciate and they always welcoming me.
So how do you know that they appreciate you?
Because anytime I speak to them,
because it's the money.
Currently,
they are staying away from the money.
No, not because currently, for Palms Mall, most of their workers in the management, once they have their birthdays, I'm the one they do call for their birthday surprise.
Oh, beautiful.
So they welcome me to that point where we are now family. Anything that's happening, okay, we want you to come play for this person. I'm always the first person they call.
So you play any other instrument?
I play the keyboard, I play the drums, but
any wind instrument?
No.
Because when you say come and play on for their birthdays, what came to mind is that whole
sometimes they ask me to come with a saxophonist too. So I'll just
so you just come
and we do it together.
Have you been to Ikeja Mall?
Yeah, I've been to
because they say arguably that's the biggest mall in Lagos.
I've been to Ikeja Mall, but I don't play inside. Yeah.
Okay, how do you mean?
I play outside.
The parking lot?
Not at the parking
outside the compound?
Outside the compound.
How? There's no conducive place because I know there's a road in front.
That road's
on the side.
That road's in front. Yeah, the small gate.
Yes, that's people can drive in from.
No, that people walk in from.
Facing the double lane. There's a slight that you just come in, then you go to the end and drive in.
Yes.
But how does that work? Why can't you play in the mall?
I can't play in the mall because I've sent letters to them like thrice and I've been.
Oh, you have to do that?
Yes, I have to do that.
And you have done that?
I've done that 3 times to Ikeja City Mall.
So who do you? Ikeja City Mall. Let us breathe. So who do you give these letters to? Because you have to be sure that they're being delivered. Mm-hmm. That's another thing.
I guess that's not in my power. My own job is to go present the letter. Yeah, and
it's
I get
your power to give it. If you come, for instance, you come here and downstairs, you walk across the road and give someone a letter.
I go to the central management office.
Okay.
And I present the letter to the secretary I find at seat at that particular moment. Yet sometimes if I go now, the person I'll meet there when
someone
I do the ceremony, it's someone else. Yeah. But what I know is I've sent my letter to them 3 times. 3 times.
So this is the same thing you've done.
I got 3 no's.
Oh, they've been responding to you and they said no.
No.
Is there a reason why?
They said it's not done in the mall, that they can't do such a thing.
Did you tell them about other malls where you perform at?
Of course. They said if I could do it there, does not mean I could do it here.
Ah, I see. Okay, I thought you didn't get any response. I was going to tell them that they should do something about that.
Yeah.
So, street corners.
Yes, sir.
Streets. You mentioned Oshodi. Where else have you?
Street corners, Oshodi, Obali.
Do you choose, like popular bus stops with human traffic, or do you just, as you're led, you just stop somewhere and you start to play?
No, I don't. It's not as I'm led. I'm strategic about it.
Right?
Yeah.
So, if you get to a place, just like Lagos is Lagos, right? Do you need to inform certain people that you are going to be performing? For instance, if you come to my neighborhood, there are certain people you gotta see, and say, Baba, we have come, what to do?
If I notice that some guys around here, like the area boys and stuff like that, I don't really even speak to the area boys. I go to their boss. And I speak to them.
Obviously.
And I speak to him. As soon as almost time go, I don't speak. I just start doing my thing. I know they will come around. So when they come around, I'll say, who I want to know your boss. So as soon as I speak to your boss,
it's an okay thing.
Yeah.
Awesome. You start doing your thing. Yeah. So you said 2019.
Yes, sir.
So prior to 2019, you never held a guitar?
No, I said I was learning the guitar around that year time. Yeah. I've been learning the guitar with my friend. Yeah, and there's a particular, when I even started learning, I did not have my own. So I was learning with his. So from time to time, I got a smaller guitar.
Was it every day?
Yeah.
Was it every day you were learning?
No, not every day.
But
I just wanted it. I loved it. Yeah, I wanted to learn the guitar and I just liked the instruments. So even sometimes when I was not opportune with the guitar, my mind was still there. Yeah, my mind was still there. And
Don't mind me that I cut you short. I wanted to, because I'm a novice myself. I have a guitar at home, so it's like a decorative piece, right? So as you began to play, I thought about what you had said about 2019, and I'm like, prior to that, you hadn't played, and you played by ear, and someone teaching you. So it's giving me goosebumps and ginger to go home and do something about mine before it starts to collect cobwebs. And so please, show us what Komi Flames does.
Party no fair to me. Say I never call you through it. But I hope that you are well. I hope you're my better. Every day I dey pray for you. Make me Papa God bless you. See I ain't forget you. Say I go forget you. See my shoulder. Make you rest up on me. No, I got you. Now me be your friend. You money don't show that. I don't keep some for you. No go so far. Cause anything I get now for me and you. Yeah. How are you, my friend? How do you do, my friend? I know sometimes it be like say nobody send you that. I there for you, my friend.
I wish I had a studio audience. I love it, and I have to play this instrument. I'm sorry. I because something stood out for me. You talked about you wanting to do it.
Yeah.
There's nothing beats passion. Nothing beats passion. I hope I am passionate enough to drive this and want to do it.
So okay, I would like to say something. Like it's
Please.
not about the money, for real. It's not about the money because I've
You
seen,
just took the words from my mouth. I was
I've-
going to, I was going to go there again.
I've seen my growth over the years. The first day, the day I got my first guitar, which was the smaller one, yeah. While I was going home, yeah, someone in the bus paid for my transport because he just saw me. I got a new guitar and he was talking to me. I was like, "You just got a new guitar?" I said, "Yes." Yeah. Then he paid for my transport and he told me, "Yeah, hopefully one day I'm going to pay to see you at a bigger show." And at that particular point, I did not know what he was talking about. Yeah, I was like,
I just want to learn.
Because he wants to see it. I just want to learn this thing. You want to see me at a bigger show. But up to now, I don't know who that person is. If I see him by the roadside, I won't be able to recall. Yeah, but he said something and everything. Now it's beginning to make sense to me that it's moving from a hobby to a career this time. Yeah, and that's just it.
That's amazing stuff. Amazing stuff. So, from when you started to play to now, how long have you played in the streets and the mall? Like, how long has that been?
Most times when I get jobs, due to the fact that we don't have any rates.
Now, do you get called
Yeah,
to events and stuff?
of course.
Oh, okay.
To bars, restaurants too. So most times when I get jobs like that, maybe I'm playing in a particular mall this time, I'm playing in a particular restaurant this time, yeah. And in as much as the place might be paying me, due to the fact that we don't have any written agreement, I just know that I'm not going to be here for too long. I've never even played at a place for a year stretch or a 6 month stretch.
You're a traveling man.
Yeah, so I move as soon as this one just next one you get. So most time the only deal I've gotten that stayed very long was the Landmark deal. Yeah, and I still play a Landmark
At the beach.
Yes, I still play a Landmark.
So can someone do busking as a full-time job?
Of course.
Speak on it for a little bit.
So a person can decide to brand himself as a busker, not even as a recording artist, but as a full-time busker. In the sense whereby you have different locations that you play in. It's just about planning different locations that you play in every day. But you just have to understand the craft you get. You don't have to do the same thing. You have to add ginger, you have to add different things to what you're doing. You have to make it interesting so that if I see you today and I'm seeing you maybe next 2 weeks, you get, there should be I should be willing to see you again, you get. So it takes a lot of work, you get, so that it does not get
You have to keep
boring.
upping your game.
Yes, it does not get boring over.
It's actually it's similar to listening to an artist sing,
Yeah.
and also going to their page to listen to their music.
Yeah.
So when you aspire to see them on stage, you don't want to hear what you're hearing
Yes.
on the streaming platforms. You want to see him do the song differently,
Yes.
which is why I understand what you're saying there. Okay. So it can be a full-time career.
Yeah, of course.
That's strange. The only place I've seen this is overseas.
I watched a
Strange.
video on YouTube, yeah, because most times I get my ideas of the busking craft. Most people that do videos that inspire me are
Any kind of video.
people I
Saying
know
people that sing.
that does busking abroad.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
they are the white people.
Okay.
So I saw a guy that made a video that he quit his banking job to come do busking on the street.
That's why I felt it was strange when
Yeah.
I
So
saw
for
you.
him to do that means it could be a job. It's also his own job too, doing it at different locations and different.
But many
times.
times, I know people that are I know creatives are crazy people.
Yeah.
Passionate people are crazy people,
Yeah.
right? So many times when he says, "Okay, I'm leaving a bank job to go busk," right? He's not looking at the money. He's
Yes.
looking at the satisfaction, the
Yeah.
fulfillment. Now, tell me about what that is for you.
Okay, me, while playing on the street, yeah, most times while I'm playing too, while I'm performing, I must enjoy what I'm doing. So if my setup is not giving me what I want, I just have to make sure that I'm getting that sound that I want from my guitar or from my mic or something. So my setup and what I'm doing I must actually enjoy it. So if I'm enjoying it, what I'm doing at that particular moment, I don't even care what anybody is putting in my basket. Yeah, I'm alright.
But there is a basket.
Yeah, of course.
Well, you see, what I pick from that is when you're enjoying it, it radiates.
Yeah.
People can tap in.
Yes.
I've seen someone I was sharing earlier. I've seen someone that was, busking, and his heart was just there, eyes closed. He was just playing away, And this lady came. She looked at him. She got out her phone. She recorded for a while, and next thing, she obviously didn't have cash to give.
Yeah.
Next thing, she walks up. She walks up to him behind him and just gives him a hug. Gives him a tight hug and just walks away. And for someone like that, that's all the fulfillment for that day he's good.
Exactly.
You
And he might as well just help that woman. Maybe it's a motivational song he was singing or a prayer
Both
song.
ways.
You get-
True.
He has just done something.
Wow.
Yeah.
Komi Flames.
Yes.
Thank you for being on the show.
Thanks,
We hope to have you again.
Thanks.
Right.
Well,
Keep doing what you're doing, because one of the things that we commend people on the show about, and I do personally as well, is when I see people that are bent on their passion, people that are driven, people that don't need motivation. Of course, we all need motivation. Many times it doesn't come from outside, it comes from within.
yeah.
Sometimes you just wake up and you just don't want to do that thing. You don't want to do anything. But that little voice comes and tells you, look, dude, this is you.
Yeah.
And people are waiting to see you manifest, So I must commend you. We love your music. Yes, by the way, you have your own music.
Yeah, I write my songs. Yeah, I'm working on them, but currently,
But you just write, because busking will not give you time.
no busking. Of course, I don't do busking.
What have you recorded?
Yeah, I do.
You have recorded.
I do. But it's not out currently.
Do you want to play us something you did?
Of course.
Let's hear something you did.
Okay, this song is titled Miracle. You never tell me start to the fight. I no go lie, miracle fine. She fair, she slim, she no too tall. For real, she's what the high. 8 a.m. she go chat me good morning. And I don't dey feel something for her. She don't dey feel something for me. Nah, so many girls on my phone, but now you dey cross my phone. Been through so much pain, please don't add to my sorrow. Yeah. Oh, baby, you're the one for me.
Baby, you're my miracle. You're my miracle. I feel to swim on the ocean for you. I feel to climb on the mountain for you. I feel to catch a grenade bell for you. I feel to pile up a bouquet for you. Oh baby, you're done for me. Oh baby, you're my girl.
Daniel Ahanji,
Yes, sir.
popularly known as
Komi Flames.
Komi Flames. Thank you so much for being
Thanks,
on
sir.
Inside Life.
Thanks.
Thank you for sharing your inside life with us. Hope to see you again same time
Yes.
again.
Thanks, sir.
Yes, well, still Inside Life. You heard from Komi Flames. Check him out on social media. He's Komi Flames across board. Check out his music. He's gone, like I said earlier, his stage is a different kind, you know, from street corners to malls, and he sings, and it touches people's hearts. And if you feel touched, you support him. But the important thing is the fulfillment that is gotten from the arts called basking. Same time next week. See you. It's Inside Live. My name is Handsome Bar. Bye for now.